and the director and all these people, and they were all just staring at me. And, you know, I had to do a good job and concentrate, but I was so nervous. It was unbelievable.
How are you going to spend your summer?
I'm actually going to do a film. I'm doing one. Just remember that, and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Yep, I switch it up, because the problem of the racist nation is grown, and I'm not going to sit back and relax while brothers kill each other. How one cannot respect another
He raps, he dances, he's Brian Austin Green. Ooh, he really does. How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. Would it be safe to say that you've grown up a lot on the show?
Yeah, about 6 inches actually. No, yeah, I've grown up. I was small and young and inexperienced when I started the show, and now I'm tall and inexperienced, but I'm getting there.
You have a lot of fans. What was the funniest, strangest, most memorable?
Probably the most memorable was I was in New York and I did an episode of the Maury Povich show, and I met a girl from, I think it was either Starlight or Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I met her on the show, and it was real touching. It was a nice experience, and she was a sweet girl, and I keep in touch with her now, and if you're out there, hello. I know that in the show you are very into music, David is, but also in your life you are. Tell me what's going on with your music. I'm having a lot of fun with music right now. It's sort of my main hobby. I've got a studio at my house, and I'm working. I've got a group. It's called Peaceful Journey, and we're looking for a record deal right now. But I've got a little production thing that I'm doing on the side with a friend of mine. His name is Ralph, and Aaron Sanders is the other guy in my group, and we're just working, and we're doing little spot gigs here and there. And we're going to clubs and performing, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like music a lot. Anything you'd like to say to your fans? To my fans, watch for my album coming out soon, please. and if you like it, buy it. All right, well, have a great summer. What are you going to do? Work on music and sleep a lot. I think I really got to catch up on sleep. And I've also got to work on my Sega Genesis so I can beat Jason next year in some Sega hockey. All right. Hockey, I don't know if you can beat him at hockey. But it's a video game, so who knows what could happen. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Okay.
I loved being in high school. I love West Beverly. And I would love more than anything in this whole world to be able to walk up there and get my diploma with the rest of my class. With my friends.
That was a really emotional scene.
Thank you.
God, as I'm not an actress, I wonder what kind of, first of all, what kind of pressure it puts on you to do a scene like that, and then how do you prepare for it?
I kind of just put myself in Donna's place, and I thought about what she was feeling, what she had gone through, and how she would handle it.
I found out something about Tori that's different from Donna, that you recently received an Angel Award? What's that?
Yeah, it's for the Youth AIDS Foundation. It's a fairly new organization, and they attach my name to it, and kids start writing in, actually. They put in, like, teen magazines that I was part of this, and all these kids start writing in, finding out about the organization, and it's helped a lot of people. So they gave me this award for being part of it.
Oh, nice. All right, now you, Donna Martin, I should say, not you. Donna and...
She is me. She looks like me.
Yeah, she looks like you. And David Silver, a hot young couple. Yeah. Have you guys done anything else besides 90210, and do you really get along?
We did a commercial together, Cheerios commercial.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We've done a lot of appearances together, and yes, we're very good friends. I do most of my scenes with Brian, and we're very close in age, so we spend like every day together on the set. But we do, he's a great guy.
Not really your boyfriend, though, right?
No, I have my own boyfriend.
Okay, all right. Walk me through a typical day from the second you get up until the second you go to bed.
A typical day, well, I'm going to give you, like, the worst scenario of a day. Would be probably on location at, like, Torrance High School, which is, like, a 45-minute drive for me. And a call would be at, like, 5:30. They give these odd calls sometimes. You get these 5:48 calls, 5:52. And it's like, okay, get there. You go through makeup and hair for, like, an hour and a half. Then you get into your wardrobe, and you go to set. Work about 12 hours, 12 to 14 hours. And then you go home, and you have messages from your friends going, let's go out, and you're going, no, I gotta go to bed. And you just crash out.
That is a tough schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, that is...
Definitely.
So it's not all easy, right?
No, there's a lot of sitting around, though. It's not like you do scene after scene. There's rehearsals, there's scenes in between. Your scene, you kind of just sit there, or you sleep in your dressing room, which I do a lot, because I never get any sleep. But
Anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thank you for watching, and come back next season for us in college.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And don't you go away. We'll be back with Luke Perry, Gabrielle Carteris, and Ian Ziering.
The actual size of a Jolly Rancher candy is 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch square. But the actual taste of a Jolly Rancher candy is immeasurable. Jolly Rancher candy, the great taste of fruit squared.
Be our guest this summer at Walt Disney World. Call 407-WDisney.
The crowd seems ready. It's a beautiful spring evening, perfect for a doubleheader.
Domino's pepperoni cheddar doubleheader.
Buy a large pepperoni pizza at regular price and get an extra layer with cheddar cheese and extra pepperoni free. A pepperoni cheddar doubleheader. He steps up to the box. It's a long one. It's going, gone. And with every medium or large pizza order,
Get your free Kool-Aid soft drink mix.
a 2-quart pack, 30 Kool-Aid points.
Something for nothing.
How about that?
At Domino's.
This summer, hang out with the gang from West Beverly twice a week. Now you can catch 90210 Tuesdays at 8, 7 Central, with a second episode on Wednesday at its regular time. Relive the most exciting year of their lives from start to finish. Share the memories of 90210's senior year, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, starting this Tuesday on Fox.
Friday, America's Most Wanted exposes the only man ruthless enough to be called Public Enemy #1. A special America's Most Wanted, Friday.
Where are the drivers of these cars? Where is the crew of this boat? Where have all the flour sellers gone? Could it be the whole nation is having a Big Mac attack?
Yes, because for a limited time, when you buy a Big Mac at the regular price, you get a second Big Mac for just 25 cents. It's all for Big Mac's 25th anniversary.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Where is the spokesman for this commercial?
Hi, Luke. How's it going?
It's going. Pretty good.
Busy, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of your fans would like to know, and I would also like to know, what were you doing just before you were cast in 90210, and how has the show changed your life?
Well, right before I was cast, I wasn't doing much of anything as far as acting goes. I was auditioning for a lot of stuff, and I was getting turned down a lot. And I was, in the daytime, I was doing asphalt, making parking lots and stuff. And the show has changed my life immeasurably. I mean, life is certainly never going to be the same. It has been good for the most part. I mean, it certainly has some drawbacks, but I'm not bitching. It has given me an opportunity to explore my talent. It's given me a good chance to work with some people that I like, and I enjoy it.
Your pals on the show, are you guys all friends?
I don't know. I mean, they're okay. No, I have some of my closest friends actually turn out to be on this show, and I didn't really think it was going to be like that at first. I thought, I'll meet these people, we'll work together, and when it's over, we'll go away. When this one's over, though, the friends will stay. I mean, Jason and I and myself, we hang out a lot together, both on screen and off, and we travel together once in a while. It's a lot of fun.
As you're also very busy now, is there someone that helps you with your career, that guides you, that gives you advice?
Well, I do have some friends sort of like in different stages of the success or the business or whatever, and I always try to learn from the other people's mistakes, and if I can benefit at all from their wisdom, then I certainly will ask them. And I think you know, Jason is wise beyond his years, and in some ways he's just knee-deep in wisdom and other things. And I sometimes feel compelled to ask him about it, and, you know, sometimes I ask, you know, I have different people that I talk to about it, but I'm always thankful that they're willing to stop and talk to me about it, you know, and give me some insight, because nobody gets there by themselves.
That's true. You're doing a movie this summer. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, I'm going down to Texas, gonna do some riding of some bulls down there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. We will be shooting, I think, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I'll be playing world champion bull rider Lane Frost, who was the world bull riding champion, and it's the story of his life. It's pretty neat.
All right. Is there anything that you would like to say to your fans? I mean, we've been giving people a chance to do that.
I would like certainly to express my heartfelt thanks to all those people who watch the show every week. There was a time when, had it not been for very loyal viewers, very loyal fans, that the show would have been taken off the air, and we're real clear on that. So we hope you enjoy what we do, because we enjoy doing it for you.
That was great, Luke, really.
Thank you, Gab.
I thought that was great.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Good deal.
See ya.
See ya.
As you know, Gabrielle Carteris plays Andrea Zuckerman, the social activist of the group. Hi, Gabrielle.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. The show has dealt with so many important issues, many of them I know close to your heart. Of those issues, which are you most proud of?
There's so many. When you say there's a lot, there's really a lot of issues. We've done stuff with drug abuse, not just with young people, but parents, and how do we deal with our parents when they're using. We've done drunk driving, the responsibility of young people with alcohol. We've done guns, the misuse of guns. We've had AIDS, talking about youth and AIDS, sexual promiscuity and what our responsibilities are to that. We've done a show on condoms and safe sex. We've done a show about even people who have disabilities and how people can overcome those disabilities and really succeed, that a disability doesn't have to be a handicap that stops you from, you know, really growing. We've done...
The list goes on.
I mean, it's exciting, though.
Yeah.
We're one of the few shows that really, I think, do that for young people. So I hope that we keep doing that. It's really been one of the things that makes the show work.
Speaking of young people, is there any advice that you would give to people that are thinking about a professional career in acting?
I say go for it. If you want to do it, go for it. That nothing is impossible. That I really believe you should continue studying, though. As an actor, you should always be, you know, working your craft, your skills. And I think that for young people who want to do it, explore it in school and continue studying in school, going to college, and nobody wants a stupid actor around. And just go for it. And don't be afraid. And sometimes it might be hard, but that's okay. Life can be hard, but you can learn from that. So have fun.
Now, is there anything that you're going to be doing when you're on hiatus? What are you doing this summer?
Yeah, I've already started working on doing a project called Face the Hate. It's geared to young people, but actually people in their early teens to late through their 20s and 30s, and it's a show about hate and our prejudice, and that we have to deal with our prejudice in order to be able to change what's going on in our community, in our country, in the world, hopefully. So it's a show about empowerment, and hopefully they can go out there and really make a difference with other people.
Okay.
I'm
well, thanks a
excited.
lot, and good luck with it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Wow, that was some shot Steve just made. It looked pretty easy for your character. What I want to know is, how did Ian Ziering feel about doing that in front of 17,000 Laker fans?
Oh, man, that was a harrowing experience. I practiced out here. There was a net in the back of the studio. And for about 3 days, I stood back there and I threw the ball, I don't know, hour at a time, sore shoulder. I made it quite a few times, but getting out on the court there, what you don't realize is the backboard is see-through. So it's really hard to, you know, to really pinpoint that shot, and I threw it. And with the magic of Hollywood, we made that shot. Unfortunately, I had such high hopes, the director didn't even have any confidence in me. He set the camera up, he's like, I'll have one on you, but just in case, we did a backup shot, so it was kind of crazy.
Looked good. I understand on your hiatus you spend time with some of the other 90210 stars. Where do you go? What do you do?
Actually, over Christmas, I went to Israel. I went with Gabrielle and Jenny, and it was incredible. The show's very popular over there, and we were welcomed very warmly. It was very nice to be received in such a highly regarded manner. I was overwhelmed.
I bet. That must have been really fun, too, huh?
It was a lot of fun. I got to do things there that you know, the average tourist doesn't get to do. I spent Christmas Eve in Bethlehem. That was,
wow.
Yeah, that was a very moving experience for me.
What are you going to do this hiatus?
This hiatus, I think it's a little world tour, actually. I'm going to go to Italy, Spain, Finland, Denmark, visit the fans there.
Don't forget your passport.
Promote the show. Yeah, bring my passport.
Now, is it true that you started in musical theater?
Well, you've been talking to my 5th grade teacher, haven't you?
Yeah,
Mrs. Stearns, if you're out there, you know, it was George M. Cohan. Yeah, I actually did get my start in theater. It was school plays, and one thing led to another, and then summer camp, and eventually I got a part in an off-Broadway production of Peter Pan, and we toured Philadelphia and Boston with that. I remember Mama. I was on Broadway there for 8 months, and these are all musicals.
Before we go, anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Yeah, I'd like to thank them. I appreciate all the recognition they've given me. I'm very flattered and very honored, and I hope one day I've got the opportunity to thank them individually, every 1 billion of you. In the meantime, I got to bail out of here. I've got things to do, people to see, but hey, you, get your feet off the sofa because we're coming back with more. Katie, thank you very much. You take care of yourself.
Bye.
You got to be kidding me. Look at her.
Like Ian said, don't go away, because coming up, Jenny Garth and Jason Priestley.
Just ahead on Fox News.
Could it have been murder? New developments in the killing of Cardinal Posadas Ocampo.
Also, the Sheriff's Department goes to unusual lengths to drive home its point about the budget of brand new videotape.
And researchers think they know what causes bulimia. All that and more on Fox News.
They may not be the perfect family.
Don't touch me.
Well, of course not. But they are the most fun. Wilt Chamberlain book changed my life. Made in America is funny. Lots of laughs. A comedy with a lot of heart and soul. Whoopi Goldberg, Ted Danson. Made in America. Will Smith. Ow! Nia Long.
Tell her be home by midnight.
You have her back here by midnight. Yeah. Directed by Richard Benjamin. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, May the 8th.
Introducing Continuous Action Soft and Dry. It just never quits.
She doesn't worry. Time's on her side. You know she's all right all day and all night. She stays soft and dry.
Continuous Action Soft and Dry. It's time released for powerful deodorant protection that keeps working through the day and the night.
Stays cool, soft and dry.
What is big?
Gee, that's much bigger.
Nothing's bigger than the Big G's, only $8.88 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Now all the cool fruity taste of watermelon is in new Jello watermelon gelatin.
Mix watermelon wiggle. Wiggle,
It's
wiggle.
wigglicious.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Now you can have your fun and eat it
Mix
too.
watermelon wiggle.
We're now in the Walsh house with Jenny Garth. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
The first question that your fans would like to ask you is, how different is Kelly from Jenny?
Well, originally when we started 3 years ago, Kelly and Jenny were like worlds apart. But I think that as the show has progressed and I've gotten more comfortable with Kelly, I think a lot more of Jenny has sort of seeped over into the character. I'm just very comfortable with the character at this point, maybe a little too comfortable sometimes.
Now, I understand that you have an exercise video out in the stores now. How did you prepare for that, and how difficult is it to make an exercise video?
I prepared for it by exercising, and I worked with a trainer and a choreographer and sweat a lot. And it was very difficult to make. Basically, I exercised for 2 days for 9 hours straight making the video, and it was kind of like I was involved with every aspect of it, and a lot of things. Looking back now, I learned a lot on production and how to do it, and things I would probably do differently now. But it was just a huge learning experience for me, and it was fun and something that I kind of wanted to do.
Now, I know that you have a boyfriend or fiance, right?
Fiance.
I've seen pictures and stuff before, and I know your fans have, but they want to know a little more about him. So would you mind telling us?
His name is Dan, and he is a very talented and gifted musician. He's out of town right now. No, he's on the road, and I miss him. But I think the best thing about our relationship, that I'm learning so much about being an adult, you know. We're just growing up together.
What do you do when you're not shooting?
I sleep and I eat and I exercise. I have dogs. I play with my dogs constantly. That's all I do is play with my dogs and hang out at home.
That's great. Okay, well, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Get up, buddy. All right, man, you're gonna die. I'm gonna catch you first. Oh, yeah?
If you're wondering why I've talked to everyone except Jason Priestley, there's a very good reason. You see, Jason's directing this special. He's been behind the camera the whole time telling me what to do. So how are we going to do this?
No problem. Guys, keep the cameras rolling. Hi, Katie.
Hi. We just saw some footage of you playing hockey. Isn't that dangerous? Do you do that for real?
Yeah, I do it for real, and it is kind of dangerous. Actually, I was doing the show I did before this, a show on NBC called Sister Kate, and I went to Notre Dame to play hockey, and I came back to work on Monday, and during the game I'd gotten hit in the face with a puck, so it split my lip open, and I had, 3 or 4 stitches here in my lip, and I came back to work on Monday with a fat lip and dried blood, and it was, the accidents that happen are very few and far between nowadays, so it's not really a big deal.
I heard from one of your producers that another thing that you like to do is race cars. Now, this is something that hasn't been in the fan magazines. What is this all about?
I've sort of been delving into the world of racing a car, but that's very quiet. We have to be quiet about it.
Danger again.
Danger, yes.
All right. In the last 6 weeks, you've directed an episode of 90210, directed an MTV video for the 90210 record album. You're directing this special, not to mention you star in the show. That is a lot of work. Is directing something you'd like to continue to do?
Directing is something that I've always been interested in doing. I sort of, ever since I've been working in this business, especially in the last few years, every time I read a script, I get a vision in my head of what I would make the project to be like. And really, what you get being a director that you don't get as an actor is you really get to take your vision and make the entire project what your vision is. So it's a very gratifying experience, and I just like it for that reason.
But it's a lot of work, right?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, though.
And you are super busy. I mean, you have a movie that's in the theaters right now, and
no, it won't be out till August.
Out till August.
Calendar
okay.
Girl comes out in August.
And then you do another one as soon as you wrap here.
Yeah.
So tell me about both of them, a little bit about both.
Well, Calendar Girl is set in 1962, and it's the story of 3 American youths who go on the road in search of the greatest American icon in history. And that would be Marilyn Monroe. So it's funny. It's a funny movie, and it's kind of a warm, kind of touching movie. And the film this year hasn't been completely set up, so I can't really talk about it yet.
Anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I guess what everybody's really wondering is what's going to happen next year, and no one's been able to say anything all day because the producers have been on the set. But, they're not here now, so let me tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen next year is that
this summer, you can catch 90210 twice a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central. Share the memories of 90210's senior year from start to finish, starting this Tuesday on Fox.
90210 will be on with your favorite episodes all summer, and all of us will be back for an all-new season in early September. Have a great summer. I know we will.
Next on Fox News.
Experts say those Venice